What's up? Another day, another dollar here, and we back at it again on the video. I'm doing this oil change fit for my family member's car. Uh yeah, well, everything is pretty much cool, just knocking out this oil. Got the filter on. All I had to do is just put on this little skid plate back on together. Knock out the oil, but whew. Yeah, but in today's video, what I'm gonna be doing is, after I'm done doing this oil change, I'm gonna be working on my bike to just try to get that situated out. Yeah, try to get that situated out. So yeah, just stay tuned. It's gonna be skipped until this video is gonna jump until I won't be working on my bike. So we just knock out this oil change. So I was gonna go and it was just one little noise that was underneath the car. It was like this the heat shield bracket actually broke and cracked. So I'm gonna do a little bit of welding, and this is the welder that I have. It's a I got it off of Amazon. It's actually pretty. It's a good decent price. I think I got it for like 70 bucks, and yeah, it actually goes. It's actually pretty great of a welder. I'm not gonna lie. I actually fixed my so on my car when I first bought it. It wasn't an accident. I didn't know, but the whole entire radiator support wasn't the best. So just if I wanted to replace the radiator support, that is a part that's like $500, and then you have to take off the spot welds and re-weld it on there. So I actually show you. Let me show you guys a little bit, because I don't know if I post this on my channel and I need to wash this thing, but yeah, so I welded it up. It's not the best welding, but it is something. And then I just took some rebar right there in the corners, and some rebar in the corners, and I kind of like got it a little bit better. And the only reason why it's red, because that's the only spray paint I had sitting around the house. If the time I get black spray paint, I'm gonna spray it black, because I only had red. But it is what it is. So I'm gonna turn this camera around. I'm going underneath the car before I start welding. By the way, I still didn't get the tripod. I'm struggling. But the time I'm gonna buy it soon. Definitely had to buy it soon. There's just a couple things I need to do before anything else. That's important. Yeah, well, let me turn this camera around, show you guys what it is broken. So all right, okay, so underneath the car, let me turn the camera on. So this is the bracket right here. It's a little bit broken. So it was a spot weld right there. It's hot. It was a spot weld like right there. As you can see, it kind of broke off. So what I'm gonna do is just re-spot weld that one. And at first this one was broken, so I welded this one, and then the top one broke off too. And then this is like a little clip thing, but I want to take this clip off, and I'm just gonna spot weld it right here on the exhaust. So spot welded right there, spot weld right there, and that thing's not going nowhere. So because that was a noise that it's underneath the car. So that was a noise that it was kind of like that she was kind of don't like, and that's obvious. If I owned the car, I would not like that too as well. So what I'm gonna do is just connect it off, weld it, and hopefully, and then I'll try to prop my phone up, maybe try to get in the best video so you guys can kind of see. If it's not the great video, I probably might put it on, or I'll probably not. But if you guys want to just have a welder just in case if something happens, then I definitely recommend. So this is the brand right here, and I will search it up and put it in the link description below if you guys wanted to try this thing out. It's definitely a good welder, and this is when you open it up. So I think I'm using, I think it's 0.8 welding wire that's in here, but you can put 0.8 or 0.9. You could probably go slightly a little bit bigger if they do have a little bit more welding wire, but I got off of Harbor Freight, and it wasn't too bad. It was, I forgot how much that I bought it for, but like nothing past like $10, I think. I could be wrong, but welding wire is not expensive, but it is, I think it was on like $10 to $15, somewhere around over there. So yeah, and this is actually the cheaper model. They actually have one that's a little bit more, like I think it's like $115, and more family members just came over, so just give me a second. And I'll see you guys in a little bit. So underneath the car, I'm gonna try to do this just holding it with one phone like this in my hand. I'll put the ground wire there. If it doesn't, it should be a good ground. If it's not, then I'm gonna move the ground to somewhere else. And sometimes if it's a really bad ground, you can literally just get a bolt, hold the ground with the bolt, then weld it, and then from there you can just take this and then you put that on the bolt, and then you have a proper ground that's right on there, and then you can just weld it whatever you need, and then just cut off the bolt with like an angle iron if you have one. If you don't do that. But I do, but I need a new cutter wheel. So all right, so let me see if I can prop the phone up a little bit, and yeah, so you guys can have a good view, kind of. All right, so I guess it's the best I can do. All right. Alright, so it's not a good ground, so I had to move the ground to somewhere else, and it's more suitable for it. Let's put this on that exhaust stud. All right, and another tack weld right there. All right, so ain't the best welding, but there's little tack welds right there. They ain't going nowhere. So now I have to move the ground just a little bit closer. So I could probably say I could put this right here, and hopefully that will be a good spot. So yep, right there will be pretty good. So okay. So this is the moment of testing. Let's go in the car, start it up. So it's pretty much good. I don't hear nothing. I hear a little bit of rattle, but I have no clue. But I guess I'm just going underneath the car and just keep seeing if it's something else that's a little bit broken. So let me see. So okay, so the car has left, as you can tell. So it wasn't too bad. I had to vacuum out the inside of the car. So what I'm gonna do now is cleaning. So I had to put some tools away, back onto my car. Some tools is actually in my moped that I was working on my bike, that I really wanted to do and work on my bike today. But I think I might call it a day, or I probably might just take it for a little test drive and see, just around the block and see how it really do. If it does that sputter, it's like half throttle sputters. I started out of nowhere, but I'm not sure. But I'm gonna just do a little bit. Tomorrow supposed to be another nicer day, so another video is gonna be popping out tomorrow. So I can probably just do like adjust the valves that my I forgot what the thing's called. The tool. I forgot about it, but if you know what I'm talking about, put it in the comments below. But it's pretty much I forgot the name is called, but it's pretty much just like, it's a little thing that you slide and kind of like check the gaps of the rocker arms. So that's all I'm going to be doing. Even though pretty much it's fine, but I did it once when I first got the bike, so I'll do it again, do an oil change, and then yeah. And in this car, and I actually tell you, so as you can tell for this car, so besides all the salt that's on the car that I have to wash off, hopefully the hose ain't frozen, so I can do that today. And but yeah, so pretty much when I did my clutch, I bought a too much of a aggressive clutch. So that means that kind of like, if you looking at clutches wise, definitely, if you kind of don't know, download I think it's called ChatGPT. They actually, if you just if you screenshot it and just put it on ChatGPT, they actually explain everything about the clutch. They explain the clutch, what clutch that is, what is meant for, and stuff like that. So I'll take the 2 pictures of I put 2 pictures on the screen what the clutches what I'm going to be buying. One is called Southeast clutches, and the other one is called I think it's AT something clutch. I don't know, but it's one clutch is the AT something clutch. That one is used for like more it's more for like if you're doing a lot of hard pulls, you know, you drag racing all the time and stuff like that. That's what that clutch is really meant for, but it only goes for like 20 to 40,000 miles. So you could probably honestly go a little bit further out. And this is stage 2 I'm talking about. So, and the Southeast clutch is a little bit softer clutch. It's not like the engagement is a little bit softer and stuff. It still holds around like 350 horsepower, so that's honestly great, because you know, this one is 210, so it's stock, besides like, you know, just a lightweight flywheel. Other than that, it's just stock. So, but you know, it holds a little bit more power just in case, and you know, future mods I probably might do. So yeah, but it's a little bit more daily driving use. So in my case, I don't really do that drag racing. I probably do little pulls now and then, but other than that, I don't really do drag racing like that for now. Maybe down the line, maybe I can take a trip to like take a trip to like Florida or something like that and drag race it out there. Maybe one day, hopefully. But pretty much, yeah. So the clutch I'm gonna be doing is the Southeast clutch. Again, I'm gonna post pictures of it, and it's pretty much is rating for like the clutches that one goes for. It said it goes for like 40 to like 60,000 miles of the clutch, how much it goes for. And that's honestly perfect, because honestly clutches really last for 60,000 miles regardless. And it's around, really, for the end of your clutch, it's about like 60 to like maybe 80. And But if you really want, like, you know, stock clutches, you know, and then you kind of like don't really, you just like to cruise, but you kind of like want a little bit more power to hold, then I recommend go with a stage 1 if you want, you know, the same quality of a OEM clutch, but you still want, just in case of future mods you probably might do, to hold a little bit more power but still have the OEM feel of the clutch. Then I recommend go with stage 1 of the Southeast, because honestly that one is more a clutch that's, but that one's more of a clutch that is like really good for you know, just daily driving and stuff like that. So that's the clutch I want to be doing. So, and then on top of that, I had to change my rear motor mount, and when I took it to a mechanic shop years ago, before I started doing all my work myself, they actually stripped the bolts, and it's very hard to get in there because the transmission is right there, and you pretty much got like this much room, like it's literally like this much room. And so that's how I'm probably just working on and trying to get, and then try to get out. So, and then pretty much, yeah, so that's what I'm gonna be probably doing very soon. It kind of sucks that it went out on me now, but it is what it is. Sometimes you learn by mistakes, and you know, mistakes happens regardless whoever you are. Sometimes people blow up their motors after, like, you know, just one little mistake, you know. All it takes is one. But you know, just things happen. So yeah. But yeah, just stay tuned for tomorrow. I'm gonna be working on my bike tomorrow. I probably might call it a day today, because I don't feel like doing it and stuff like that. And little tip, make sure you don't have your phone underneath the car when you're welding. Yeah, just little tip, because one of the metal pieces went on one of the cameras. Luckily on my phone I have 3 cameras, so I have a zoom, I have a middle, and I have a zoom out. So the one of the zoom middle actually was a little bit foggy, but it is an old phone. I was actually going to upgrade soon anyway, so I guess that's a little bit push so I can upgrade the clutch. Yeah, that's well, upgrade my phone to like the newest one. So I have like the Galaxy S21, so I probably might upgrade it to like the 25. I don't know what phone is out now, but yep. But I don't know, I actually kind of like the S21 plus. Is actually not bad, so I'll probably just get a replacement or something like that. Just send this one out, and then send this one out, pay like, get like, or because my screen is cracked anyway, so and then you just pay like, I think it's like $100, nothing crazy. Like, they give you the phone, you pay, and then you just give it back. So that's probably down the line. I'm probably gonna do that, not anytime soon, probably maybe a couple months. But yeah, that's it for this video. Hopefully it was kind of entertaining. It was, I don't know what title that I'm gonna put this on, but yeah, so if I put a title on it and you guys kind of think as a title can be a little bit better, put it in the comments below. And you know, the most likes on that comment, I will actually put that title for the for this video. But pretty much, yeah, this is new. I never saw a Dodge Ram U-Haul looking like that. It's crazy enough that I used to drive those. I was working at Amazon. I guess U-Haul upgraded their vehicles. But like and subscribe. See you guys in the next one. Hopefully this video was definitely entertaining, because I guess it's just me working. So alright, see you guys tomorrow when I'm working on the bike.